Did it not mark it? It didn't mark it. There we go. No, plants and I don't get along. We really don't. You know how bamboo is supposed to be this, you know, hardy plant and, you know, very hard to mess up. Oh. And in my defense, it was, you know, just a little pot bamboo, which of course is not as going to be as resilient as wild bamboo. Oh. I can usually keep spider plants and aloe vera alive. Spider plants are good to have around for the cat to chew on. You know, when it's winter and they can't go outside and nibble on the grass. And fresh aloe vera is always good to have around when you inevitably get sunburned because you're outside all the time. Just take up the whole space, why don't you?
Saving us time. Running straight to the cemetery.
It takes, okay. It takes the marker off the map when you're not anonymous. Which, I'm gonna have to mark it for sure. There we go. Up we go. Mark ahead.
On him. Which way did he go?
Come on. Oh, oh, ow. It's like practical joke you play and your friends give them baby shoots. They have no idea what they're getting into. Yeah.
All who need aid are welcome here. I'll be close by should you return.
Nope, that's not the button. I wanted muscle memory on the... muscle memory on the controller. There we go.
I have done what I can. Try not to reopen the wound.
Attend the acquittal of... Okay.
Offerings can be brought directly to the priory entrance. All days, save feast days.
Oh, look at the mob. Why do I get the feeling that they're not actually going to get acquitted?
Giovanni Auditore, you and your accomplices stand accused of the crime of treason. Have you any evidence to counter this charge?
Yes, the documents that were delivered to you last night.
I'm afraid I know nothing of these documents.
He's lying!
Yeah, I knew I didn't trust him.
In the absence of any compelling evidence to the contrary, I am bound to pronounce you guilty. You
Good thing we didn't stay
and
with
your
him.
collaborators are hereby sentenced to death.
You are the traitor Roberto and one of them. You may take our lives this day, but we will have yours in return. I swear we will.
Father!
There! Grab the boy! He's one of them!
I'll kill you for what you've done.
Guards! Arrest him!
Yeah, good luck with that. Ooh. Fancy man.
Abatete.
Better run, boy. And fast.
Did they take my sword away? Nope. How about you don't? Can't pick up my sword again? Oh. Ah. They're not as dumb as they look.
Come, friends. I press
Do. Dead end. Need a good spot. Come on. Well then. That was unfortunate. You are now notorious. The guards on high alert. Because they weren't on high alert before?
I've got a little request for you. I've identified several strange markings that I've discovered right across Renaissance Italy. Now, I don't know what they're doing there, but I want you to help me find out. Rebecca has marked their general location in the database with an eye icon, and she's made them glow as well. Keep an eye out.
Alright then.
Serezio, thank God. I've been looking everywhere for you.
I couldn't stop them, Annetta. I tried, I swear. But there were so many guards.
Please, come with me. We need to get you off the streets.
What of my mother and sister?
They're safe. I'll bring you to them.
No. It's too dangerous for us to travel together. Tell me where to go and I'll meet you there.
My sister's house. Just north of the Duomo.
I'm on my way.
Okay. These guards are suspicious of you and will act to your actions or presence because they were doing that before. There are several chests up here, so. They're underneath. There's something. Oh, that's the courier thing.
Last time I bought from you, half the load was rotten.
But where are the chests?
Have you been drinking?
Not yet.
Vitello, Manzo, Agnello, sempre freschi!
Ah, there's a. I bet there's one up here. Oh.
Isn't that illegal?
his feet. No, not there.
There! On him!
Knock him off the roof. Ah, rude.
Spare me. I have not harmed any. Mercy.
Damn it. I've got an arrow sticking out of my shoulder. It's great.
So now the devotional landscape.
I have to come back for that one. At least they're marked, so... Sit there for a second. Thank you for the hydration, Dread. Used to be an assassin until I took an arrow to the shoulder. Right? Okay. It's all the way over there. Alright, let's hit this. Oops. There we go. Hit that viewpoint. And then hit the memory.
What have I done? Sorry, I'll be going.
Take up the whole walkway, why don't you? Nothing worse than a group who is spread out across the entire sidewalk. I've also noticed that it likes you to be in more of a specific spot, like actually on the ledge to synchronize the map rather than just up in the spot. The first game it felt like as long as you were up there, it was fine. It's just, would you bastard. It doesn't like jumping off of that unless you're positioned properly. Alright, we are going to have to be much, much more careful. Studio. There you go. Okay. Map would be great. Watch that first step, it's a doozy. Yeah. I recognize it and I know it's from something and I'm drawing an absolute blank. Two chests in the same spot. One's gonna be up there. At least it's semi-predictable where these things are. Probably all the way up there. Probably all the way up there.
Oh, basta! Those quick feet will be the first of many things we remove! Flory, get out of my way!
Damn trying to climb here. I'm climbing here. Doesn't have quite the same ring as walking, but it works. It's gonna be another one of those where I have to climb over here and then jump across. Get up high enough out of the reach of the rocks. Don't remember either. Just say it to a lot of people and forgotten the origin. Yeah. Ow. I was about to say they must be stormtroopers, the way they're throwing the rocks and missing. Done. Nope, doesn't want me to climb there. Wish I was a little more forgiving about looking up. Especially having to claim so much. They really rocked my world, right? Okay, well, it's not where I thought it was, so that's fine. Unless there's another one where I'm at. No? Okay. I was confuzzled. Just fine. Nope, I said drop. Please and thank you. That's where I need to go. Really? Nope. Get off. I have to have more than a couple of steps of that running start. Let's see if we can actually do a successful jump off of this one. Here we go, see? That's how it's supposed to be done.
Where do you think he's from? Napoli.
Out of my way. Look, a brothel. Makes it sound classy.
I think we have the wrong building.
No. No, this is it.
He acts like he's never been in a brothel before.
It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Messer Ezio. Annetta speaks quite highly of you. I can see why.
I appreciate the kind words, Madonna.
Ti prego, call me Paola.
Thank you for offering your home to my family, Paola.
It was the least I could do. You must be tired. Perhaps you'd...
No, grazie. I can't stay.
Why? Where are you going?
To kill Uberto Alberti.
I understand your desire for vengeance, but the Gonfaloniere is a powerful man. You are not a killer, Ezio.
Spare me the lecture.
But I can make you one.
But why are you going to teach me how to kill?
I'm not. I'm going to teach you how to survive. Come.
They do go hand in hand.
Discretion is paramount in my profession. We must walk the streets freely, seen but unseen. You two must learn to blend like us and become one with the city's crowds. My girls will show you how.
You can practice with me anytime. Blend by sitting on a bench with civilians. Yes, this we know. Okay, so there's not an actual button for it. It's just being in the group. Okay. Rather than having an actual trigger for it. Okay.
Where do they cut looks like that? I don't know.
Hello, pirate. How are you? Hope you're having a good morning.
I know that man. Another cell. Somehow familiar. What's he doing?
Maybe in this group, please.
That's you! There!
Damn.
There! Get him!
Discretion is paramount in my profession. We must walk the streets freely, seen but unseen. You two must learn to blend like us and become one with the city's crowds.
Yeah.
My girls will
Got
show
it.
you how.
Yep. Hanging out in a brothel. Sinus headache. Ugh. It's so rough. Pressure headaches are sometimes the worst. I am good. I am learning a new game, which is always fun. Similar, similar enough to the first one, but enough differences to keep things entertaining. Stay in the group. Great. This is why I don't like crowds in real life, because of things like this.